So I went to see Morrissey. For me, it was a dream come true because last year he canceled it 2 times, and because his mom was sick and then he was sick, and I couldn't. It was the first time I see him, like seriously, and I finally had the money that I saved from those dates that he canceled. Well, I used it to get the ticket to see him. I went really early and doors opened at 7 p.m. and I was there and I was ready. I got a new outfit for the occasion because it was a special occasion, obviously. But I was nervous and I didn't know what to do, and I was like, I couldn't believe it. So first, the one who opened the show was Kristen Young, I think. Kristen Young, and she's pretty cool. She has this like really pop 80s alternative music. I like her vibe. It was pretty cool. We like it a lot. Most of the people were like clapping and yelling and telling, "You go, girl, you go," and it was amazing. Opening act, there was a very long period of time until Morrissey went to the stage, like 30 minutes of all these and song. There were a lot of clips, and that was kind of weird, but it was kind of funny too. And I don't know, there was a moment where people wasn't paying attention anymore and they were just like, oh my god, I want to see Morrissey, I want to see Morrissey. So when I went there, he opened it with Hand in Glove, which is one of my favorite songs. And I was in shock. I couldn't believe and I couldn't process the fact that he was there, that I was actually looking at him, that he was a human being, that he exists. It's not like a photograph or a voice or a video. He was a human, like, and he was there. And he was singing, and we were breathing the same air, and that was so cool. That was so amazing. But I think I'm processing everything now. But at the moment, I wasn't processing anything. I was just standing there and looking at him like, oh, that's Moss.
Be completely physical.
So nice. He's so handsome. Seriously, he's really handsome. He was acting really kind. He said beautiful words. He was saying muchas gracias and thank you. He passed the mic to tell people that they can speak and tell whatever they want. And some boys were like, I love you, and other guys were like, you know, I love you because you sing to us with your heart open, and things like that. And it was pretty cool, and he was very thankful. And then he held the hands of many of the people who was in the first row. And he also sang songs from the new album, World Peace is Not of Your Business. It's a freaking amazing song. It's so Morrissey, I swear. And I was so happy and so excited. And then they finished the concert and they came back for the encore, obviously. And that's when everything started fluctuating. Also, I want to give a shout out to the guy who was next to me because he was so freaking nice with me. No one was on their seat, and I was like, I'm very short, and I was like, oh my god, I can't see, because I had the unfortunate luck of having a couple in front of me, and they were talking to each other, and they were kissing, and they were hugging, and they didn't stop moving, and I was like, why are you here if you are not paying attention to the concert? And I couldn't see. So this guy who was next to me told me, come on here, let me move, and so you can see the concert, because I'm looking at you and I see that you are struggling to watch the stage. So thank you so much. I'm sorry I didn't thank you enough. You were amazing. He said goodbye to me and everything. He's amazing. So thank you so much. You saved the day. Okay, back to the encore. He started singing and he was asleep, and then he started singing Someday Goodbye Will Be Farewell, and he didn't finish the song because people started to jump into the stage. And it was okay at the beginning because there was this one guy who hugged him, and it was nothing violent, and he was very quiet and very calm. But the problem is that people start to jump, too many people, and the security were trying to contain them. So people were using force to jump into the stage, and they were pushing the people from security, and security were pushing them. So it was an interaction, a kind of violent interaction, and that fucked up everything, because suddenly Morrissey said, no, stop, I'm so sorry, and he left the stage. The real reason why he left, I really don't care. The people were angry because the security sucks, but I don't think it was security's fault. They are ready for violent things to happen, and you don't expect that a concert with people who is over 20 something starts acting like teenagers. It's not the same to jump into the stage towards Morrissey when he was 20 something. He's not 20 something anymore. He's older, and you can push him and you can hurt him really bad, and that's not good. I know you love him, and it's something very typical that someone has to jump into the stage and hug him, and that's okay. That's not the problem. The problem is that you become violent because you really want to jump into the stage, and that's not good. So unfortunately the concert was over way too soon. I wanted, not way too soon, but I wanted Morrissey to say goodbye to me. You know, I wanted to feel like everything really ended, and it left me with this sense of unfinished things. So I cried. I just stayed there, even though I saw everyone from the staff picking up and packing up everything. I didn't want to leave. I was hoping that he was gonna come back, but he didn't. And that's what happened. But at the end of the day, everything was perfect, and I loved him. And I went to the stage entrance for the artist, expecting to see him there, but it happened like I was waiting there for like 30 minutes and I never saw him. So I left because it was way too late, and I was hungry, and I was cold, and I was sleeping almost. So I decided to go and call it a night and leave with still the good feeling of see him and heard of him. He is amazing, he is handsome, he still got it. He has the voice, he has the talent, he's freaking amazing. I freaking love him.